Hello, this is a watch box that I recently picked up from Amazon, and I'll post a link to it. It's made by Paylac, and it's just a cheap watch box made in China. Nothing real super special, but it is quite useful and utilitarian in my opinion if you have more than one watch that you want to store. Now this is the burl wood finish, and it has a nice finish to it, although I don't think it's real wood. I think it's just laminate or even plastic. But they did a pretty good job in that it looks pretty good on top of a dresser, no matter what color your dresser is, and it almost does look like real wood. It's got a plexiglass top, so it's not real glass. And so you'll want to be careful when you're wiping it or dusting it not to use something abrasive. Use a microfiber cloth or something like that that's got a little bit of liquid on it so that you're not scratching it. But as you can see, it opens up like this, and you can put your watches in there. It holds up to 10 watches. And if you're a woman and have smaller watches or bracelets and stuff, you can probably put more than 10 in here because you could put 2 in one pocket. But as you can see, I'll just take one out here. It comes with these little pockets, and you can just put your watch over it like that, and then it just fits right in like that in the compartment. So for years and years and years, I only had one watch, and so I didn't really have to worry about storage because I wore that one watch every day. That was my Omega Speedmaster, which you can see right down here. But recently when I started buying more watches, I ran into the issue of, well, I don't want to have them just lying out collecting dust when I'm not wearing them, on my dresser or on a shelf or something. I wanted to have a nice, concise, place to store all my watches. I could store them on top of my dresser or on a shelf in the box that they came in, but that gets a little bit unwieldy with having all these boxes around and stuff too. This is just a much nicer, neater way to store my watches and also to display them as well. And further, it also protects them from dust, which is one of my main concerns. If I just had the watch lying out and I wasn't wearing it for a while, they would just get dusty and stuff over time. So that's why I like this box, because it protects the watches from dust, but also enables me to store them all in one place clearly and concisely, as well as display them too nicely as well. Furthermore, if I want to take all my watches with me somewhere, I can do so. Or if I want to hide them or something like that, like if I have a party or whatever, and I want to hide them away, I can just take this whole box and put it somewhere safe. So these are all pluses about this. Now, as I mentioned, this is kind of a cheap case. It's made in China, so it's a little bit overpriced. I paid $50 for this. A little bit overpriced given that I don't think it's real wood and it's cheap, made in China, but it has quite good reviews, and I couldn't find a better one for the price. So in that respect, I do recommend this. And if you have more than one watch, it's a nice way to store them and display them. And as I said, it opens up like that, and you have access to all your watches. Now, if you have some watches like I do, this one here, that actually charge up via solar, they will still charge up through this, because it does seem to get enough light through the plexiglass top. So that's another plus about this watch box as well. So anyway, this has just been my quick look at the Paylac watch box. Again, it holds 10 watches, and I got this on Amazon.com. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them. See you in my next video.